watching the Highlight Zone with Wayne 15 Sports Director Glenn Marini. Local sports coverage you can count on.
I mean, it definitely means a lot for us, like us in Homestead, you know. We always want to compete at each other.
We've been, talking about this for a while, so it means a lot to us.
Championship game and for the conference, so it'll be really fun.
Definitely going to sell out crowd. I just love the atmosphere. Indiana basketball, it's great.
Yeah, we could go over all the scenarios when it comes to the SAC title chase, but this is only a 20-minute show. Yeah, coming into the final Friday of SAC play, Luers, Snyder, Homestead, and Carroll all tied for the conference lead at 6 and 2. The first domino to drop, that'd be your Highlight Zone game of the week, as Colton Howard joins us now with more. Colton.
Well, Glenn, there's a bunch of ways that the SAC could shake out, but you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know this. The winner of Carroll and Homestead would at least have a shot at that conference crown. The loser? Sorry, you're out of the running. Carroll at Homestead, it's your Highlight Zone game of the week. Last year, Homestead winning this matchup on a late jumper by Zach Kruger at the Charger Fieldhouse. First quarter, Kruger getting going early. The stop and pop from the senior is good. Carroll and Homestead trading blows early. A few possessions later, Cody Berkey, front and center for three, puts Chargers up by 6. Time winding down in the first quarter, Raymond Vollmer wants to take the trip downtown too, lets the three go and knocks it down. As time expires in the first, Chargers leading after 1 by 11. To the second we go, Homestead down by 10. The extra pass to Andrew Leeper in the corner for 3. The sophomore coming up big, cutting the lead to single digits heading into the half. Out of halftime, into the third, Luke Goody, the fadeaway jumper. What's good? Goody, Big Cuz, and Notre Dame transfer Ben Skronik, liking what he sees from Little Cuz. Still in the third, good ball work. Brian Preston kicks out to Sam Stricker. His jumper is good for 2 of his 6 points in the game. Big guy showing his range. Fourth quarter, Vollmer from deep again, no questions about it. He finishes the night with 15 points, puts the Chargers up by double digits again. Carroll, not forgetting what happened to him last year at their place by the hands of Homestead. Zach Castator drains the deep ball, and Carroll wins it 61-53.
Playing solid for 32 minutes, that's what we were talking about this whole week. I know they can hit shots, they're a good team, they're consistent. They play just like us, and coach is just telling us if we play hard for 32 minutes, we're going to come out with the win. That's exactly what we did. We didn't forget the loss last year at home, and I felt like we took that, and it motivated us for this game.
I just think our guys were they were focused, they were engaged for 32 minutes. We've talked for a while about just, striving for 32 minutes, and we've not got there. We play, 26, 28 minutes, and we somewhere in there 4 minutes, 6 minute mark, whatever, somewhere we kind of messed up. But tonight I think we were pretty solid the whole way through, and I think that their will to win was huge tonight. We think we still have a very solid team that can do some good things yet, but you got to go out and play. You got to play. I mean, you got to show up. You got to compete for 32 minutes. If not, there's good enough teams running that can beat you.
So with that win, Carroll keeps its SAC hopes alive, but Homestead is knocked out of that SAC championship chase. Glenn, back to you.
So what is next? With that game of the week outcome, Luers in control of its own destiny tonight. A win by the Knights, and they clinched the outright SAC championship. That after going 4-18 last season. Third quarter, Northside, not making it easy. That was Jerry Powers with the bucket. It was a 10-point game, 41-31 Luers. Nayland Thompson, you can make an argument that he's the SAC MVP. He gets the bucket right there. Luers up 12, but Northside, no give up. Capone Daniels, your name is Capone, you can shoot. Northside down only by 6 late in the third quarter, but Luers showing the heart of a champion, and it's a champion that would wear a crown after tonight. Nayland Thompson with the 3, and this is a championship effort right here. Landon Moore to the deck, scrapping, getting it to John Peterson for the layup. Luers wins it 64-50. That victory giving the Knights the SAC title.
It means a lot. It means a lot. We've been working hard. This is our main goal all season. We've been working hard. It's a great feeling. We just got to keep going, keep working hard. Don't don't get too cocky, just keep working hard.
It means a lot for me. It means a lot to the guys in the locker room. It means a lot to this program, you know, that show that we got things moving in the right direction. You know, like, you know, again, you know, we were picked preseason 9th, and, you know, here we are, SAC champions, and, you know, we're just happy just to be competing every night and having the opportunity to play against great competition in this area.
Gotta feel good for Fonzo White and company. Hey, third game of the SAC title trifecta tonight. Snyder hosting Southside. This one turns out it was just for funsies. Third quarter, Travion Jones for 3 for the men in green. But it was Snyder's night at Kilmer Court. You're gonna see the senior Isaac Farnsworth left open, and he's gonna can that every time. Fourth quarter action, you're gonna see Michael Ely, the junior, getting in for 2. Then check out Ely. He's going to slam one home as Ely would go over 1,000 points in his career. Keep in mind, he is only a junior as Snyder beats Southside 75-63.
I think we should have got first, but it is what it is, and we're just going to work harder and just come at it in sectionals and above.
At this point, it's always kind of been process focused, and anytime you give it, you know, to somebody else and it's in their control, it just kind of is what it is. It's disappointing we didn't get the job done, but, you know, hopefully we come back even hungrier.
All right, SAC title, we know who has won it. It's Bishop Lewis. More from the SAC. Wayne and Concordia Generals picking up steam. They're on a 3-game winning streak, but first bucket of the game goes to Jaden Parnin for the men in maroon as the Cadets up by 3 in the early going. Coach Pickett's team working it here. It's Christian Flanagan off the good feed from Jaquan Kaiser, and Wayne up by a pair. Arnaud Samarzik to Evan Minger. Good look down low for the Cadets as the game is tied. But more from Wayne. Quincy Miles to Cam Tolles, and this Wayne team getting hot at the right time of the season. You saw the 3 go down. You'll see Braden Pearson nail a 3 for the Cadets, but it's Wayne coming up with the victory in the cage tonight, 53-44. Final stop in the SAC, we're talking Dwenger, we're talking Northrop. Saints had won 2 of their last 3. So Ike finds his way to the rim right there for the fighting Kostoffs. And then you'll see Ben Schreck outside knocking down the triple for Bishop Dwenger, but Northrop on their home court, they're not going to give this one up easily. The bucket down low, and then you'll see Nick Haynes here in the third. The man has a better beard than I do. He nails the 3 as Northrop wins a close one against the visiting Saints, 43-40 tonight. Well, we're going to take a quick timeout, but when we come back, Wabash looking to make some history. The Apaches coming off a conference title last year. The big question, could they make it 2 in a row with a win against WHITKO? We'll answer that. Plus, Busco looks to stay in the NECC title race with a victory at home against Fairfield, while Norwell already has won the NE8. Could they keep it rolling down in Ossian? Plus, trips to Central Noble, Garrett, Belmont, Heritage, Leo, East Noble, and, oh yeah, Westview and Goshen making some history. It's all up next in The Zone.
For the Central Noble Cougars! And stay tuned for more of the Highlight Zone!
We are the WHITKO Wildcats, and you are watching Highlight Zone.
History is no longer a mystery to basketball fans at Wabash. Last year, the Apaches winning a conference title outright for the first time since 1946. A win tonight at WHITKO, and they'd clinch at least a share of the conference crown this season. To South Whitley we go. The Apaches 7-0 in conference, but WHITKO not too shabby either. 5-2 in league play. We pick it up in the first quarter. WHITKO working it. Brett Sickelfoos nails the 3, and the Wildcats out to an early lead. Wabash, though, oh, you knew they were primed and ready for this one. Jasper Walter with a triple to tie things up in the early going. In first quarter, it would belong to Wabash. You're going to see Jared Holly making a 3 here. Wabash jumps out to a 10-point lead. It's 15-5. They go inside. Callan Kelsheimer to Elijah Vandervelden for 2. He is tough to stop in the post. You'll see Clayton Ebbington nail a 3 for WHITKO, but Wabash clinches at least a share of the TRC title with a 71-48 win at WHITKO. In the NECC, this season has been a scream for Busco. They came in just a half game back to Westview for the conference lead. Eagles trying to make up that difference tonight against Fairfield. Luke McClure with the 2 off class. It's 35-21 Busco in the second. Nolan Sherrick, one of the top scorers in the NECC. He gets it, but Fairfield down 36-23, 13 points at the half. Third quarter, though, Fairfield coming out shooting. The Falcons flying high with Justin Bontrager. Then it's Owen Miller. That would cut the deficit to single digits, but Busco would respond. Jackson Paul recently went over 1,000 points for his career. Again, he's only a junior. He nails the jumper there, and then it's McClure. That was absolutely nothing but net, and Busco wins against Fairfield 74-53. With a win over 9th-ranked Prairie Heights on Wednesday, Central Noble keeping its conference title hopes alive. The 11th-ranked Cougars hosting Fremont. You can't score any quicker than this. Off the opening tip, one dribble, and then Connor Asian drills this shot. You can bet the Albion fans were loving that. Fremont, they came out hot too. Logan Grace nails the triple, and the Eagles up early. How about Miles Smith, the senior, knifing his way in, gets the layup right there. But Fremont, no give up. Even when they missed, they corralled it and scored. That's Jackson Sharp as the Eagles led by 5. Now, Central Noble has a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell and more Connor Asian. He drills the 3 right there. You're going to see Smith do it from almost the exact same spot as Central Noble holds off Fremont's early charge, 66-47. Cougars victorious. Westview still in the driver's seat of the NECC. Warriors 9-1 in conference. Tonight, though, stepping outside of conference to face Goshen. Rob Yoder, the head coach, sitting on 299 career wins. His son Charlie just 5 points shy, becoming the conference's all-time leading scorer. He went right to work. You saw him get the bucket. He's now 3 away. Goshen answering from the outside. Ryan Harmlink with a deep one for the Red Hawks. Yoder now 1 point away, and that, folks, is your record breaker. He is the leading scorer in NECC history, is Charlie Yoder. Dad also gets win number 300. What a night for the Yoder family as Westview wins at 54-45 at Goshen. County rivalry game up at Paul Bateman Gymnasium. Garrett hosting DeKalb. Pick this one up in the fourth quarter, and the Barons already out to a big lead. Brantley Hickman, no. Tristan Kern with the putback in DeKalb. The Fighting Barons up 55-14. More from DeKalb. Alex Leslie up high. Ooh, nice connection there to Cameron Thompson. And it's a 57-14 lead. Quick math, that's like 43 points. Not great if you're a Garrett fan, but you do like to see this. Jaden Broadnax has been the Railroaders' top player all season. He got the deuce right there, but you'll see Mr. Thompson of the Cameron variety bury a 3 for DeKalb. And the Barons go into their county rival. Lay a whipping on them, 67-24, your final tonight. At the Castle, Jay County and Norwell, the Knights clinching the NE8 title last Friday night. You might remember that from that win against Huntington North. Will Geiger, first 2 points of the game, and that's a statement of how tonight would go for Jay County and for Norwell. 2-0 in the early going, then another senior, Drew Fetterspiel. With the bucket, the Knights jump out to an early 6-zip lead. They were not done. Luke McBride, coach's kid, nailing the 3, and the Knights jump out to a 9-0 lead. It wouldn't get a whole lot better for Jay County because that Norwell defense can be suffocating. You'll see Noah Arbuckle get the 2 here for the Patriots, but Norwell a big winner tonight at the Castle, 52-22 over visiting Jay County. Indicator, Belmont hosting ACAC regular season champ Bluffton. The Tigers riding a 5-game winning streak. Fourth quarter action. This is a close game, 34-31 Bluffton. Tyler James nails the 3, and we are knotted at 34 all. Tanner Cooley, though. You're going to see Cooley for Bluffton come up here with a stick back for the fellas in red, and Bluffton takes a 36-34 lead. Belmont not done. Nick Ellsworth down low for a pair, and we're tied at 36. Late fourth quarter, Harrison Schreiber for Bluffton nails the 3. The Tigers take a 1-point lead, 39-38, but this is the game winner right here. Isaiah Wellman for 2 as Belmont wins against Bluffton. Cade Felling goes over 1,000 points for his career, 40-39 Braves over the Tigers. An East Allen County shindig in Monroeville, New Haven, making the short drive to Heritage. First quarter action, that's Donovan Lewis. You're going to see that Thomas Latham missing, but Donovan Lewis would get the tip in right there. Lewis would have 16. That would lead the New Haven Bulldogs. Then it's Lewis again, so smooth as he knocks one down from behind the arc. You're going to see Jaden Holiness Bell working it and getting the basket for the folks in Monroeville, but the Bulldogs simply too much firepower. It's Thomas Latham, the big guy, working the rebound down low. New Haven wins this one big, 61-30 at Heritage. At Leo, Lions have won 5 of their last 6. Meanwhile, Lakewood Park had won 2 of its last 3. Something have to give at the home of the Purple Pride. Cademan Bontrager with the bucket. He had 23 points and 16 boards, but ooh, it was DJ Allen with the play of the night for Leo. He slammed it home. And more from Leo. Andrew Koch with the three-pointer. It was good when it left his hand. Leo feeling good. And in the second quarter, you like this if you're Kerry Cogdell. Carson Hart with the pilfer and the pair. He had 13. Leo up by 6. You're going to see the Panthers' Carter Hartman. He had 15. Get the deuce there, but Leo goes on to beat Lakewood Park 83-59. Final stop for high school hoops. We're talking Big Blue Pit. Last year's NE8 champ hosting a 12-8 Wawasee team. Fourth quarter action, Wawasee. Jaden Boyer with the jumper, but East Noble up 38-24. So a 14-point lead for East Noble and Coach Eakins. Senior night, Hayden Jones says, why shouldn't the bank be open? He banked that one in, did the senior. It's a 40-24 game. Ethan Hardy, though, for the men in green with the layup, cutting into the lead. But East Noble's Chris Hood, a sophomore, 6'7". He was a problem for Wawasee on the inside. You saw Hood get the layup there. You're going to see more from him, but it's Mr. Boyer with the long 2. And then you got to go back to the man in the middle. It's Hood. Watch the sweet pass from Hayden Jones. Again, Hood had 19 points to lead everybody as East Noble wins 53-36. We got more highlight zone, including your play of the week, all coming up next.
It's senior night here at the castle. Welcome back to the highlight zone.
Well, it's very apropos that we come back to this segment from the Norwell Night Cheerleaders because, well, we got to go back to the castle for your highlight zone play of the week. We're talking first bucket of the game, and as I mentioned before, this one set the tone. The Northeast 8 champs going up high to Will Geiger for the first deuce of the night. The senior has been a key cog for Norwell all season long. They've been one of the teams to beat in the Northeast State, in all of Northeast Indiana, and perhaps in all of 3A in the state. We'll have to see when the tournament gets rolling here in the not too distant future. But Will Geiger slamming home the alley-oop. That is your highlight zone play of the week. Next Friday's schedule looks like this. We got those Norwell Knights at Homestead. That should be a good one. Warsaw is at Carroll. Snyder down at Marion. No Jalen Blackman, though. He's out for the season. Woodland is at Leo. A good rivalry there, and Southwood heads to ACAC champ Bluffton.
Oh, good shots.
Moving along, we're talking G League action. The Mad Ants looking to snap a 3-game losing streak. Ants at the Westchester Knicks. That's C.J. Wilcox for 3 in the first quarter. And then a little defense coming up right here. You see the Mad Ants get the steal. They push it to Daxter Miles Jr. This was a balanced attack for the Mad Ants on the road tonight at Westchester. And the Ants get a much-needed win if they want to make that playoff push. It's a 112-106 win over Westchester on the road. The Ants will be back home. That's on Sunday against the Canton Charge, 3 o'clock at War Memorial Coliseum. On the ice, Comets with the sandwich game of their 3 games in 4 days stretch. The K's hosting the rival Toledo Walleye. Not a whole lot to show you from this one. It's third period action. K's down 4-zip. Max Gottlieb with his 5th goal of the season. It was a power play goal, but that's the only tally for your Comets tonight as they fall to the rival Walleye. Now 0-3-5, I believe, against the Walleye this season. K's do host the Indy Fuel, though, tomorrow night, 7:35. Final stop, we're talking I-69 showdown when it comes to men's volleyball. Ball State at Purdue Fort Wayne. The Mastodons ranked 14th in the country. You see the kill there from the Cardinals, but this night turned out to be all about the Volley Dons. Pellegrin Vargas had 15 kills for the Dons. That would lead the way. And you're also going to hear John Dietrich's name a lot this season. He had 13 kills for Coach Rock and the Dons as the Volley Dons take down perhaps their biggest rival on the volleyball court, Ball State, by a final of 3-1. Well, that is going to do it for this week's edition of the Highlight Zone. Again, Bishop Lures, they are the SAC champs after going 4-18 last season. We'll wrap up the regular season next Friday here on The Zone.